This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, formed out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. This is the I.S.U.P.K Houston / Galveston / Lufkin / Beaumont / Port Arthur. I say Beaumont / Salakia. Beaumont / Port Arthur Sabbath service. You understand me? What we came here to do today is we will be reading out of the scriptures using the Hebrew, which is the ancient language of the Israelites, to which all of the Israelites in the Bible spoke. You understand me? And we will be translating that into the English so that you can understand exactly what the Bible says. In the Christian church, you have not been getting the opportunity to go deep and in depth into the scriptures. Why? Because they want to give you the surface level understanding so that they can keep you on the surface level of understanding and a surface level relationship with your Most High God. But if you want a deeper relationship with the Most High God, if you want a deeper understanding, if you want to have a deeper obedience, then you have to go deeper into the scripture. And that's what the I.S.U.P.K is here to do for our Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American man, woman, and child.
That's right.
What we're here to do is teach you what the scriptures actually say, so that you can not only get that surface level understanding, but the full circle understanding that goes all the way around, so that you can see how practical the Bible is and how spooky it is not. You understand me? That being said, what we will be doing is we'll be going into the Hebrew using a app called Bible Hub. You understand me? If you have a cell phone or a laptop or a electronic device to which you can go on the internet with, you can use Bible. Go to BibleHub.com, and then you would wait till that loads. You will click on the gray line. It should have a dark blue line, a light blue line, and then a gray line right under it. It might say INT. It might say interlinear. You understand me? You click that. Once you click that, then you will be able to see the interlinear, and you'll be able to follow along with us with us reading Hebrew. It reads from right to left, and you'll be able to see exactly where we're going, how we're reading it, how we're parsing it out, and it'll give you an understanding of how much dedication and effort that we're putting into trying to understand the Most High God's words. We'll be starting today at Joshua 9:1. So if you would go to Joshua 9:1, you can also, you should also have your English Bibles up ready to Joshua 9:1 as well, so that when it's time to read in the English, you can follow along with that as well. With that, we might as well go ahead and get started. Imadium, which means to stand.
Yabakan ban Yahawada ban Yashala.
Yabakan ban Yahawada ban Yashala.
Yahabashim Yahashab Brakatham.
Yahabashim Yahashab Brakatham.
La Yashala.
La Yashala.
Now we will be going over our prayers. We say our prayers in the Hebrew and then in the English, so that we can have our prayers said in the ancient tongue as well. With that being said, I Majim Wapanyaha Kwadam, which in Sar, which means to turn and face the east. We will start with the Lord's Prayer.
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malak
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Razaka,
Haya,
Haya,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Baratiza,
Ratza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Haya,
Haya,
Bashamaya,
Bashamaya,
Nathalanawa,
Nathalanawa,
Lakam,
Call,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Wasalaknawa,
Wasalaknawa,
Kabawatnawa,
Kawatnawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kasalaknawa,
Kabawatnawa,
Kawatnawa,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Kabainawa,
Tabi'ainawa,
Manasayawan,
Manasayawan,
Abal,
Abal,
Awashainawa,
Awashainawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Rad,
Rad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Amalakwa,
Amalakwa,
Wahala,
Wahala,
Watapara,
Watapara,
Awalamium,
Aman. In the English, our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom
thy
come,
will be done
thy will be
in
done
earth
in
as
earth
it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily
and
bread.
forgive us our debts
Forgive us our debts
as we forgive our
as
debtors.
we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation,
And lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power, and the glory,
and the power, and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. It's our constant power. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashim Yahweh Shah,
Bahashim Yahweh Shah,
Babu Kashah,
Babu Kashah,
Nathalanawa,
Nathalanawa,
Lakan,
Hakash,
Hakai,
Hakai,
Arapa'ah,
Larapa'ah,
Kalmakalah,
Kalmakalah,
Wakal
Wakal Madawa,
Hakai,
Hakat,
Lahatahar,
Hatahar,
Hamatazarayan,
Hamatazarayan,
Hakai,
Hakat,
Ahakuyam,
Lahakuyam,
Hamatayam,
Hamatiyam,
Hakai,
Hakat,
Arakawa,
Al-Rakawah,
Hamata'ala,
Hatama'ala,
the Garshan,
the Garshan,
Bahashim Yahweh Shah,
Bahashim Yahweh Shah,
the Water Aman,
the Wad Aman. In the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
please give us the power.
Please give us the
The
power.
power to heal all manner of sickness,
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the lepers,
Power to cleanse the
the
leper.
power to raise the dead,
Power to raise the
the
dead.
power against unclean spirits,
Power against unclean
to
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalm 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah.
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ahahaya,
Ahahaya,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Isaiah,
Isaiah, Isaiah,
Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayin, Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Wa'aratza,
Wa'aratza,
Oyathan,
Oyathan, Lamawat, Regalka,
All
Yanawam, Shamarka,
Hanala'ah,
Hanala'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayishan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazaka,
Tazaka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yam
Yamyanka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'ayakayaka,
La'ayakaka,
Walayala,
Wayarak,
Walayala,
Balayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makarai,
Makarai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athlepashka,
Athlepashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'afka,
Taza'afka,
Wabawaka,
Wabawaka,
Ma'aitha,
Ma'aitha,
Wa'aitawalam,
Wa'aitawalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up mine eyes
unto the hills,
unto the hills,
from whence cometh my help.
from whence cometh my help.
My help coming from
My
Yahweh,
help coming from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
he that keepeth Yahshua
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming
from
in
this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al Dalayamaka,
Al Damiyalaka,
Al Thakarash,
Al Thakarash,
Al Thashakwat,
Wa Al Tashakwat,
All Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awiyakabia,
Awayabika,
Awiyabika,
Awayabika,
Yahamiyawan,
Yahamiyawan,
Wamashanayaka,
Wabashanayaka,
Nasha'awa,
Nasha'awa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Amyaka,
Al Amaka,
Yahamiyawan,
Ya'iriyomwa,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Wayata Aitazawa,
Wayatazawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Al Tazabawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wanakakidam,
Gaya,
Magaya,
Wa'ala,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Iwad,
Iwad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
now Aitazawa,
Nawa'itazawa,
La,
La,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Al
Al-Yaka,
Baryat,
Baryat,
Yakaratwa,
Yakarathwa, Ahoya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wamasha'ai Aliyaham,
Wayashamai Aleham, Mawa'aba,
Wahagarium,
Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Halashak, Am-Yashabya, Tazawar, Gam-Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zarawai, Laban Yalawat, Salah, I.S.U.P.K, Kamadyan, Sasiyasara, Kayabyan, Banakal, Wayashwan, Nashamadwa, Bayanda Ira, Hayawa, Daman, La-Adama, Shayatamwa, Nadiyamawa, Ka'arab, Wakazaba, Wakazaba, Wakazazamlanai, Kal Nasiyakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nairasha, Lanawa, Nawa, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagagala, Kakwash, Lapanyaraka, Ka'ash, Daba Ira Yaira, Wakalaba, Dalahat, Haryam, Khan, Taradabma, Basa Irika, Wabasa Wapatka, Dabahalam, Mala'ah, Hanyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashma, Shamka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Yayai, Wayakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayada Iwa, Wayada Iwa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahweh, Labaka, Ayawan, Alkaha Rataza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O power.
O power.
Hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
and be not still,
O power.
O power.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden
and
ones.
insulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Yasha'Allah
that the name of Yahshua
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against
the
thee.
tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab,
of Moab
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur also is joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to
at
Jabin,
the brook of Kison,
at the brook of
which
Kison,
perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zed.
and like Zed.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all their princes as the
and
Baal,
as Zabuna,
and as Zamuna,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to
the
ourselves
houses of power
the houses of the power
in possession.
in possession.
O my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a
as
wheel,
the stubble before the
as
wind,
the stubble before the
as
wind,
the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on
as
fire.
the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy
So
tempest,
persecute them with thy temper,
and make them afraid with thy
and
storm.
make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill thy faces with shame,
that they may seek thy
that they
name,
may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most
over
high
all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right, with that, Sar, which means to turn, and Yashabi, which means to sit. Get the Lord's prayers a hand. Give me 1 second. So, okay. Select it. Later. Yeah. So, okay. Alrighty. So, like I said before, we're going to be breaking down the English and the Hebrew of the scriptures, because one thing you do need to understand is the scriptures aren't as literal as they always seem. Sometimes they may have some messages that you may not be able to interpret unless you have a teacher. A lot of times it's like that. Also, some of the words in Hebrew may not translate very well into the English because through lots of different people's translating, you know what I'm saying, you might come up with some sort of different definition. Now, we've experienced that with these different versions of the Bible, like the NIV and the ESV, where instead of them actually translating the Bible, they've resorted to doing things to the tune of interpreting the Bible. Okay, so instead of just translating the words, what they do is they read the words and then tell you what it means based off of their understanding of the words. You understand me? So that's a difference between actually translating the word versus me, the words being filtered through me during the translation process. So it gives the scripture a little bit of a bias based on who is the person that is interpreting the reading. You understand me? They may read one thing and may think that based off of their knowledge of who the people are, they may believe that this scripture means this versus the scripture really says this. So that's why we break the scriptures down into Hebrew. Also, why we read the King James Version, because the King James Version is the most accurate version, word for word translation. You understand me? The NIV and the ESV are not very accurate in that. Just like I just explained, somebody is filtering those words in the translation process, to which you are not getting the actual raw data. You're not getting that straight drop out of the scripture. You're getting the bust down or the stepped on. You feel me? We do not teach stepped on scriptures. You understand me? We in the I.S.U.P.K and the Commanders Junior High teach the scriptures verbatim, fresh off the Hebrew. And what we do is we read the Hebrew, then we read the English, so you'll know that we not full of crap. You understand me? So that you know that we are integral. We hold fast to biblical integrity. You understand me? A lot of your Christian pastors do not go by this rule. They don't even go by the rule of being integral or having integrity when it comes to the teachings of the Bible, let alone the translations of the scriptures. That's why your entire life you have not been taught or haven't learned exactly what the scriptures say. Yeah, you know the story of Samson. We know the story of King David and Goliath. You understand me? We know the story of Christ in the manger. We understand all of those stories. We were taught those as children. What stories have you been taught as an adult that clarify your mind? Have you been taught about what happened with exactly happened with King David and Bathsheba and Uriah the Hittite? You understand? Have you been taught about what happened with King Saul when he went to the soothsayer? Have you been taught about those things? Have you been taught about all the things in Judges and Kings and Chronicles that led up to our people being in the predicament that we're in today? You haven't. You know why? Because the Christian church wants to keep the wool over your eyes. In I.S.U.P.K, we plan on taking that wool off of your eyes so that you can see clearly. We're going to take those rose, rainbow tinted lenses off of your eyes so that you can see clearly what's in front of you. And what's in front of you is, in a nutshell, it's obedience of the Most High God. Right. And that's what we're here to teach. That's what we're here to show you throughout the stories of the Bible, throughout the men that came and our ancestors that came before us, those people that we come from the bloodline of. These people went through these things, and it is our job to understand and to know these things that they went through so that we can prevent ourselves from going through those things today. That's how important it is. It's no different than in order to know where you're going, you got to know where you've been. We have to know where we've been, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American. And that's why in I.S.U.P.K on our Sabbath services, we go through the scriptures from Genesis all the way to Malachi, everything in the Hebrew. And we're going to break it all down to a morsel to the point where even a baby can eat it. Because that's what we are when we come into the truth, right? We're babies. We have to be able to eat. We have to be able to digest these things. I have a baby myself. I know that you can't give him a cheeseburger in his hand. He's not going to be able to eat a cheeseburger, let alone a steak. It's not that time. All these fake Israelites, what they like to do is they like to beat on their chest and break down
all of these different things to where it's hard for the person who's in need of milk to understand. But in Hebrews, it tells us that when there's times to be teachers, there's much need for a person to have milk and learn the first oracles of God, paraphrase. It's time right now for us to get that milk. And that's what we're here to do under Commander Junior Hannah. Let's go ahead and get started.
Khan Wakan. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 9, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayahaya. Kashamai. Call. Hamalakim. Ashar. Ba'aibar. Ha Yaradan. Bahar. Waba Shapala. Wabakal. Hachawa. Hayam. Hagadawal. Al Mawal. Ha La Banawan. Hakathaya. Waha Amaria. Ha Kanai Naya. Ha Parazia. Ha Hawaya. Waha Ya Bawasaya. Verse 2. Waya Taqwab Tazawa. Yakhadwa. La Halacham. It's like La Halacham. I'm Yahawashai. Wa I'm Yasha'ala. Pa Achad. Verse 3. Wayashabia. Gabaiwan. Shemayawa. Ath. Ashar. Aisha. Yahawashai. Laya Rayakawa. Walaaya. Verse 4. Wayai Shawa. Gum Hama. Ba'ai Rama. Wayalakawa. Wayataza. Wayataza ta Yarwa. Wayakwa Kawa. Shakwayam. Balayam. Lachama. Wa Raha. Lachama. Wara Yaham. Wana'a Dawath. Yayan. It's like Yayan. Balayam. Wama Bakwa Ayam. It's like Wama Bakwa Ayam. Wama Tazar Rayam. Verse 5. When the I Lawath, Balawath, Wama Tal La Awath, Wama Tala Awath, Bara Gal Yaham, Washa, it's like a Washa, Lamawath, Balawath, Ila Yaham, Wakal, Lakam, Tazayadam, it's like Tazayadam, Yabash, Hayaha, Naquadium. Verse 6. Wayala Kawa. All. Yahawashai. All. Hamachana. Ha Galagal. It's like Ha Galagal. Waya Amarawa. Alayawa. Alayawa. It's like Ayawa. Wa'al. Ayash. Yasha'ala. Ma'arataza. Ra Kawa Kwa. Ra Kawa Kwa. It's like a Ra Kawa Kwa. Ba'anawa. Wa'aita. Karathwa. Lanawa. Baryath. Verse 7. Waya Amar. Ayash. Yasha'ala. All. Ha Khawaya. Awalya. Bakwar Baya. Ata. Yawashab. Wa'ayak. Akarath. Laka. Baryath. Verse 8. Waya Amarawa. All. Yahawashai. Ibadiyaka. Anaknawa. Waya Amar. Alaham. Yahawashai. Maya. Atham. Wama Ayam. It's like a Wama Ayan. Saba'awa. Verse 9. Waya Amarawa. Aliyawa. Ma Arataza. Rakawakwa. Ma'ad. Ba'awa. Ibadiyaka. Lasham. Yahweh. Alahayaka. Kaya. Shemainowa. Shemaiwa. Wa'ath. Kal. Ashar. Aisha. Ba Matazarayam. Verse 10. Wa'ath, call, Ashar, Aisha, Lashanya, Malakia, Ha Amaria, Ashar, Ba'aibar, Ha Yaradan, Lasa Yakawan, Malak, Khashabawan, Wala'ai, Waga, Malak, Ha Bashan, Ashar, Ba'ai, Ba'ai, Shatharwath, Ba'ai Shatharwath. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 9, verse 1 in the English.
All right, hold on, wait, talk. Okay, so in recap, what did we talk about in Joshua 8 last week? Anybody remember? Yeah, I may or may not have been here. Let's see. We'll try to first off, hold up. Before I get started, let me go ahead and give a couple of shout outs. We got a couple of people in our YouTube chat right here. What we got? The sister YAHANNA out of El Paso. Give her a hand. We got Nazama Na, the rib of Officer 5000 Model Bar out of New Orleans. Give her a hand.
Real talk.
We got Panaya Na out of Abilene, Texas. Give her a hand. Abilene, you know, same thing. We got young man Alex Figs reporting from Houston, Texas, man.
Shout out, young
Give
man.
him a hand. Hey, Alex, hey, next time come up in here, man. We need to see your face, man. Unless you're at the slave, you know what I'm saying? If you're at the slave or, you know what I'm saying, something happening, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. And next time come up in here, man. It's all good. Come smell this frankincense and myrrh we got here burning, man, for the Lord and for you. You know what I'm saying? Come smell it. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got? We got Marsha Spears out of, who's that? Marsha Spears out of Austin, Texas. Give her a hand.
Marsha.
Come on, Marsha. You know what I'm saying? We see you out there. You understand, man? We got our lovely sister and our brother right here, our trooper out here in the building with us today. We got to give them a hand. You understand me? They came here. They wanted to see our face. In the flesh, in the building. You know what I'm saying? Flesh of my flesh. Carnales. You feel me? Let's get it. Now, so we go, the recap is in Joshua 8, last week. What was we talking about last week? That was, go ahead.
So we flanked.
Louder.
It's like it. We I think it was called a flank on the city of AI. Like the men, we kind of tricked them. We went after them, then we ran. But that was really a trick to have them follow us, and then we attacked them from both sides.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? We talked about the tacticalness of the children of Israel. Thus saith the Lord. You understand me? Under the Lord's supervision, we putting out all kind of tactics. I remember it vividly, boy, because I play Call of Duty, and I know a flank when I see one. They flanked. Hey, look, they did the bait and switch. You know what I'm saying? They baited them brothers, sent them brothers to AI. They brought all their warriors out of AI and ran down on the children of Israel, not knowing that the children of Israel had split their forces up, came on the side of the city of AI. As soon as they ran out the city of AI, they stormed the city of AI, and then they smashed on the whole city, burned the city while they were going. They turn around, they see the city is up in smoke. They like, oh, we got to run back. You didn't ran chasing a snake. The bear didn't ran into your house, and not a snake on your tail.
Mm.
So now you pinched. You feel me? That's what we talked about. We talked about how us being obedient to the Most High God, He will put us in a position where we'll be able to trample any of our enemies. And then now we're at the after effect of that. And that's where Joshua 9 starts. Read in the English, Baba Kashan.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 9, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass, when all the kings which were on this side Jordan, in the hills, and in the valleys, and in all the coasts of the great sea, over against Lebanon, the Hittite, and the Amorite, and the Canaanite, and the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite, heard thereof. Verse 2, that they gathered themselves together to fight with Joshua and with Israel, with one accord.
Oh look. What, does that sound familiar to y'all? Don't we talk about this every time we come into class? Every time we read the prayers, we speak about something like this happening. That's when all of these heathens conspire against the Most High God and His people.
Right.
They didn't heard about what happened. They heard about what happened in AI. They heard about that whole breakdown I just gave. They heard it, man. Word hit the streets.
They got the report.
Look, they got the report. They heard it on a grapevine. They say that that Joshua and the children of Israel is on a warpath.
Good night.
They out here. They trying to take what's theirs.
Right.
Now, what do you think these people? How you think these people feeling right now?
Right.
Sis, how you think, sis? Give her a microphone. Oh yeah, sis, you got the microphone. Yeah, we're gonna get you. We're gonna put you in the teaching today.
She's educated.
I know she is.
Yes, sir.
She knows.
You want me to know what? Say it again, the question.
Yeah. So, how do you think those all those nations that we just named in Joshua 9? How do you think they was feeling once they heard about the news about what happened to AI when in Joshua 8?
Yeah, I think they wanted to attack Israel, or they were against Israel. Or...
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What you got, Malaki?
They're afraid.
Ooh, that's a good one too. That's the one I was looking for.
Right.
They afraid. They scared. They so afraid. They like, man, we gotta hit them before they hit us.
Right.
You understand me? And that's the mindset that they got. They so afraid that they gotta get
7 nations who are greater than
the
that.
Hittite, the Amorite, the Canaanite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite.
Mhm.
They didn't teamed up. They didn't. Man, look, we talk about the children of Israel. We got 7 nations trying to go against the children of Israel at this point. Why? Because they heard about what the Most High God's capable of. You understand me? The word is on the street at this point.
Mhm.
You understand me? Everybody is hearing about what the Most High God is doing for the children of Israel. What we need to learn from that is that us being obedient to the Most High God, we will have the word are going to be on the street just like that for us one day soon. The prophecies foretell it already. It's already been foretold. It's already been written that this that happened then is going to happen again.
That's right.
You understand me? All we got to do is make sure that we in the right path so we ain't ending up on, what does it say? On this side of Jordan in the hills.
Right.
You don't want to end up on this side of Jordan in the hills. You don't want to end up on the side of the 7 nations that's trying to plot against the children of Israel.
Right.
You don't want to end up on the side of the enemy. So what do you do to keep yourself from being on the side of the enemy? You must stand strong and stand firm on the side of the righteous.
That's right.
That's what you must do. And how do you do that as a Black, Hispanic, and Native American today? First things first, you have to know what the Most High God wants of you. And how do you find that out? You can come to the I.S.U.P.K. We'll teach you what the Most High God wants of you. Once we teach you what the Most High God wants from you, then you can change your life. You can die to that old person that sided with the enemy. You can die to that old person that stood with those who stood against the children of Israel and the Most High God of Israel. Then you could become a person that is on the right side of judgment.
That's right.
On the right side of the whooping stick. You want to be the person that's holding the stick. You don't want to be the person that's taking the whooping. But we're gonna hear about it. We're gonna hear about the not only, you know what I'm saying, the what's the word I'm looking for? Not only are we hearing about the consequences of what's happening when you do follow the Most High God and what that does to other nations, but we're going to hear about people of other nations and how they see it from their side. You understand me? In this chapter here. And you got the dumb ones and you got the smart ones. And it's perfect timing because we've been talking about boot kisses for the last few weeks. And those people that's kissing those boots, one thing they know is they should be on the right side of this whooping stick.
Right.
But, you know, there's a lot more that they should do besides kissing boots. But kissing boots is a start. You understand me? Now, let's get back to it. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And when the inhabitants of Gibeon heard what Joshua had done unto Jericho, and and to AI.
So the inhabitants of Gibeon, this is another nation, another city of people. You understand me? They heard about what happened to Jericho and Ai. They heard about how they brought down the walls of Jericho. You understand me? Hollering. They out there hollering.
Real talk.
Brought down the walls of Jericho hollering. They heard about how Ai thought that they had the upper hand, and then all of a sudden they smote the whole city and all of the men inside the city. Took all their cattle. Burned everything else. They heard about that. What did the people of Gibeon say?
Verse 4. They did work willingly and went and made as if they had been ambassadors and took old sacks upon their asses and wine bottles, old and rent and bound up.
What does it mean to be an ambassador? Anybody? Raise your hand first.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay. Ambassador means like to be a representative or something.
There it is. That's perfect. That's perfect. The perfect definition. Give her a hand. It means, so let's read it again, but use representative as in the place of ambassador so that people can understand. Mhm.
Verse 4. They did work willingly and went and made as if they had been representatives and took old sacks upon their asses and wine bottles, old and rent and bound up.
So
They tried diplomacy.
come on now. They look. We heard what y'all did. So hey, look, hey, come on, hey, go get the good bottles, go get the bad bottles, go get the good ones, the bad ones. Go ahead, put them on the donkey. Come on, go put them on the asses. Come on, hey, Malachi, go ahead, come on, hop to it, let's get it. Hey, we gotta go holler at them real quick. We gotta get to it willingly. We gotta get to it. Hey, we gotta go holler at them ASAP. You going?
Verse 5. And old shoes and clouded upon their feet, and old garments upon them, and all the bread of their provision was dry and moldy.
Look, they took everything they had, even the stuff that they had. It was just stuff that they had. They took the dry, moldy bread. They took the old shoes, the old garments, everything. They trying to impress somebody. Keep going.
Verse 6. And they went to Joshua unto the camp at Gilgal, and said unto him and to the men of Israel, we be come from a far country. Now therefore make ye a league with us.
It said, so they went straight to Joshua, right? They went to Joshua and
With moldy belongings.
look.
With
It
a
was
terrible sacrifice.
Look. As terrible as the sacrifice is, they knew what they should have. They knew what they supposed to be doing.
Right. Something was in their spirit.
Something. Like, we got to figure it out. The sacrifice wasn't. They didn't come with the Louis Vuitton.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. You understand me? But they came bearing something. They like, man, look. We gotta have. What is it right here? We come from a far country, and therefore make ye a league with us, man. Let's make a deal. Please. We done came from far away. We trying to how they say in the streets, we signing a plea. We trying to sign a plea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to get it right. You understand me? Keep reading.
Verse 7. And the men of Israel said unto the Hivites, peradventure, ye dwell among us, and how shall we make a league with you?
So the men of Israel said,
Question mark.
you know what I'm saying? Let's say we do let you dwell with us. How we go? What kind of deal we gonna make with you?
Right.
What kind of deal we gonna make with you? Like, let me know something. Can you read?
Verse 8. And they said unto Joshua, we are thy servants.
We are what?
We are thy servants.
Say it one more time.
We are thy servants.
This is what those
those boot kissers should be in the spirit of.
Real talk.
They kissing our boots, true enough. That's the start.
That's humility.
That's the start of the process. That's the coming over here with whatever things that you have to give away. And that's the start of the process. See, the devil that the Bible speaks of, they don't even come bearing gifts like they should.
Right.
They should be coming bearing gifts.
Tribute.
If they knew better.
Tribute.
Tribute. If they knew better, that's what they would be doing. But you know what I'm saying? Some of them do kiss the boot. You understand me? Give them a hand. Well, I ain't gonna give them a hand. It look like General Muhammad says, we're not gonna give you a accolade for something that you should be doing already.
Should be doing.
You should be doing that already. You know what I'm saying? You're a good person for doing it. Go ahead.
If I could, we're not asking for reparation,
Mm-mm.
right? We're just doing what the God of the Bible expects y'all to do. The Lord established for everybody else to serve us.
Right.
It's just that simple. You
Right.
understand? So we can then place the earth in the proper order in which the Most High established it,
Right.
right? So we don't want your reparations. We want revolution. You understand? We want the earth and the tide to completely and totally change.
Right.
You understand? And there's really nothing that you can really do, right? Your act of humility it's welcome. You understand? You showing your First Amendment and religious freedom. You understand? And showing some solidarity and understanding what your ancestors did was terribly wrong
Right.
and who they actually offended. Thank you for recognizing that. But there's a lot more that needs to be repaid.
That's right.
There's a lot more justice. You understand? Since you sold us, we have to sell you. We work for you. You got to work for us. You understand?
It's deeper than that, though. Like, let me get
Come
to
on,
it.
sir.
Let
Go
me
ahead,
get to
sir.
it.
Salaki.
Hey, Malaki, give me Luke 19 and 27. So, like, what y'all gotta understand is, as a lot of y'all may be Christians that may be listening to this, y'all gotta understand that this is that boot kissing and people bringing us gifts and bringing us their treasures and their bounties and all of these things and bringing us that tribute. That's not only in the spirit, but you understand me. Let's go to the extreme. Let's see what would Jesus do, huh? Let's read what would Jesus do in this predicament. Read it.
Karawakan, sir. This is the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them.
Those what?
Those mine enemies.
These are the people that are outside of the nation of Israel that stand against the nation of Israel. These are all those people, not only those 7 nations, but even the nation, the Gibeon nation that before we made a deal, the Gibeons are enemies too. You understand? I mean, they standing against us. They not with us. You feel me? So they are enemies too until they come paying tribute. Now, what does this say about the enemies? What does Christ say about the enemies? These words are, what color are these words that you read, Baba Kasha?
Red.
They're what?
Red.
They not blue?
La.
No, they not green, right?
La.
What does red colors mean in the Bible?
Christ is speaking.
That means who's speaking?
Christ is speaking.
That means your king is speaking.
That's right.
This is your king speaking right now. This is the person that you asked WWJD, you wore the lanyard, you know what I'm saying, when you was in middle school and you was in high school. You wore it every day. You know what I'm saying? You wore it on your wristband and you wore it, and you made sure that you saw it every day. You wear a cross around your neck and you call yourself a Christian. You understand me? You learn new gospel songs every day, and you like to dance, and you like the pastor to hit you on the head, and you like to run around a church. Now, let's hear what your king says, the person that you're supposed to be following. Let's hear what he says about his enemies. Read it.
But those mine enemies, which not that I should reign over them.
Those my enemies that feel like I don't have to reign over you. That's all those people that saying, F your Bible, F your scriptures, F all of this stuff like that. Those people right there, what does Christ say about those people right there? What does Christ, our King, the all-loving God, what did Christians say about Christ? What do they call him?
He's a homeboy. He loves everybody.
He loves them. I love all people.
what does Christ say about those people?
I'm an
that-
American.
You know what I'm saying? What does Christ, the all-loving, sit a baby on my lap, brother, say about those his enemies? What does he say?
Bring hither and slay them before me.
And do what?
Bring hither and slay them before me.
Bring hither and hug them before me. What does it say?
And slay them before me.
Bring hither and offer them food before me. What does it say?
Bring hither and slay them before me.
I'm not hearing this right. I know he's saying bring hither and fight so that they don't have to kiss our boots. What does it say?
And slay them before me.
Slay them before me. Not only are the enemies who not kissing the boots gonna get slayed, but the people who stand against the reign of Christ and whatever Christ says is gonna happen is gonna get slayed too.
Right.
That stands for you faulty Israelites out there.
Faulty.
You fugazis.
You now.
Raccoons.
Good night.
It's not on the list, but I think they be tripping on that word. You
They
raccoon animals. I think they be tripping on that word.
Yeah, I know
Facebook,
they
Facebook definitely be tripping on that word.
Yeah, they most definitely trip on that. Right.
Raccoons with the badger eyes. I mean, with the eyes and stuff. I'm talking about them animals. You animals out there.
The summa cum laude.
You know what I'm saying? You second what's the summa cum laude is the second graduating,
Right.
second
Right.
most graduate, second highest.
Right.
What's the first one?
Magna cum laude.
Oh yeah, you magna cums and you summa cums. You
In the house.
in the house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones
Like
that's
LL.
gonna get what?
Read it out.
Read it one more time. Don't turn that mic off when I got it.
Slay them before me.
They gonna get slayed before Christ's feet.
That's right, brother.
Come on now. Why y'all out here trying to campaign for these people? Why y'all out here trying to fight for these people's rights? They rights is to be service, just like these people of Gibeon said. They want to serve. They smart. They some good other people. Good heathen.
If I could, real quick, stop being a Negro, right? That complains about Hispanic immigrants getting debit cards, supposedly,
Oh, come on.
getting access to Social Security, right? Those people, brother, right? 50 Cent, you didn't have nothing to say. All that, what was that, brother? He was a senator. He didn't have nothing to say when the Ukrainians was getting access to Social Security.
The Palestinians.
The Afghans,
Oh, Afghans, yeah.
Right.
They was getting flown on first class flights.
C-130s, right? Getting flown on C-130s, right? Having with having tax workers, having investment bankers, having government officials in there handing them forms out to fill out to get access to become U.S. citizens, right? To
They
get
offering them citizenship.
to
They
get-
basically giving it away, huh?
man, when you got Hispanic people, brothers and sisters that came across the border,
Hispanics, Haitians, they passing what they call it, the Darien Gap. They passing the Darien Gap just to get here, crossing it.
and if I could join in the military, being told, right, if you come fight in the military, your children, you can gain citizenship. They went and fought in the Afghan war. Fought to get the Afghans. You understand what I'm saying?
Barely speaking a lick of English.
And they're getting met with razor wire.
Come on now.
But you don't speak about what they got. You don't speak about the more illegal Asian and East Indians that are here in America.
Nah, because they getting grants.
They get grants.
Yeah, they getting grants. They got jobs. As soon as they come over, they getting jobs. They getting money. You know
and
what I'm
tax
saying?
breaks, sir.
Come on now. Come on
Mind
now.
you, tax breaks.
It's tax season, right? They just came here in December. They getting paid.
But you 50 Cent, you upset to seeing Hispanic people get a debit card.
Shame on you, 50 Cent. And you know what? I like that season
Come on,
finale
brother. Good
of
night.
Canaan, Raising
You
Canaan.
drop
But
change.
shame on you because you're gonna be one of those people that is going to be the Lord gonna be raising you. God dang.
Right. But he,
In the wrong way, in the bad way.
But if I could, sir, he's more worried about making Taraji P, a already wealthy
Nah,
woman, getting paid.
this was gonna happen. Spoiler alert: the Lord gonna do you like Canaan did Ronnie.
Oh man.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
spoiled
yeah.
that.
I spoiled that. Yeah, I did. I had to. I had to. Why? Because
In your
the
carnality.
Lord. Oh, Salaki, y'all. Hey, look, man. I love this truth, man. I love this truth. Get this truth ahead. Look, hey, look. Hey. If you don't stand on the right hand side of the Father, then you're gonna be left.
Right.
If you get what I'm saying. Christ himself said that he could want his enemies slain before him. Not just slain, not just go find them. Bring them hither.
That's right.
Bring them hither, and we're gonna put them to rest. We're gonna put them in the dirt.
Right.
Put them in the coffin.
Make an example.
You know what I'm saying? So that everybody can see. You read.
Khan.
Mhm.
And Joshua said unto them, Who are ye? And from whence come ye?
So Joshua, like, man, who is you?
Right.
Where you come from? You know what I'm saying? What you born? You know what I'm saying? You born?
Khan, verse 9. And they said unto him, From a very far country thy servants are come because of the name of the Lord thy God.
Mm.
For we have heard the fame of him
Mm. Jeez.
and all that he did in Egypt.
Good night.
Come on now, y'all. This is what I'm saying right here, y'all.
Right.
This is why obedience is such a quintessential thing that we have to stand on and stick with. Because once the Lord starts standing with us, once the Lord starts turning the tides, all these people that's going to be looking and seeing all of this stuff play in real time, they're going to be like, hold up, wait a minute. You're going to have some people be like, we got to fight against them.
Right.
And then you're going to have some people, they're going to be like, look,
Lay it down.
nah, I know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, get that old wine, get all them old bottles of Hennessy.
That's what they like.
You know what I'm saying? I heard they like Hennessy and tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Get all the tortillas and the fried chicken and everything that we can get to get them on our side. And let's go talk to them. Let's go figure it out, please. We got to do it right now.
Use diplomacy.
We have to. That's the smart thing to do. You understand me? Kneeling down and kissing the boot. That's the smart thing to do.
Right.
You understand me? Stand on the choose your side now. And actually choose it. Actually choose it. Don't stop there. Don't stop at the boot kiss. Go ahead and send your tithes in. Matter of fact, send it all. Tribute.
If they after 18 call.
You know these Israelites need something to make sure that the Israelite sisters and children have food to eat and don't miss out on no bills. Don't send all of it. Come over here and mow our grass.
Right.
Do actually serve.
That's right. Give your time.
You know what I'm saying? Do everything you can if you're an enemy of the Lord. Because the time is coming. The time is coming where the Lord is coming to recompense all of his children. He's coming to give justice to the children that have fallen and free all the children that are still standing. And if you stand against the Lord's reign, then guess what? You're gonna be slayed right before him, according to Luke, according to Christ's own words.
Made a spectacle.
He's gonna put you out in the open. He gonna slay you in the public for everybody to see.
You take your room.
Come on now. You read.
Khan, verse 10. And all that he did to the two kings of the Amorites that were beyond Jordan, to Sihon, king of Heshbon, and to Og, king of Bashan, which was at Ashtaroth.
See, this all the people that the children of Israel did lined up. They didn't think that they was gonna stand against the children of Israel, and they got lined up.
That was during the time of Moses.
You know, like is y'all getting what's happening right here? We're gonna go back to the Hebrew.
If I could,
go ahead.
What needs to be understood that the nation of Israel, understand, is a military state, right? It's not a diplomatic state, right? You're not going to vote, put in who you want, right? The Lord already established a law, and He gave us our king, which our king deserves to be our king.
That's right.
Not just by blood, brother, not just by lineage, but He showed why He's the king of YAHANNA, brother.
That's right.
You understand? And all we're trying to do here in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge is show you how to serve that king right now. Show you how to follow these laws right now to prevent that danger that is vastly approaching,
That's right.
quickly approaching. You understand? There's not going to be Jesus, Jesus, Jesus when He comes back.
Mhm.
It's not going to be that. It's going to be unaliving. It's going to be bloodshed above under the reins of a 10-foot horse.
Mm.
You understand? And that's something that the Gideonites did not understand.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? This Joshua or Yahweh had that spirit of Christ, of the Lord.
That's right.
And he understood the assignment that Moses gave to him. And that those nations that were in our land, we were not supposed to make covenant or agreement with them, brother, or make league with them.
Right.
Brother, we're in a time right now, Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, we need to be making a league with each other.
That's right.
Why don't we get on track with us?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Don't listen to these politicians. Don't listen to the famous people, right? Because they're paid to keep the propaganda going to keep us separate, man.
Right.
We already have a language barrier. We already have Spanish-speaking brothers. We already have English-speaking brothers with two different totally cultures and two different things that we do. We already have that separation, right? Let's put the propaganda. Let's put the naysay and all that, what we've learned about, what Hispanics have learned about the so-called black man, not to trust them, right? Let's forgive one another, man,
Right.
so we can avoid the punishment that our king is going to bring down, brother.
That's right.
Lock it, son.
Khan.
Hebrew. We back in the Hebrew.
Khan Khan. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 9, verse 11 in the Hebrew. Waya Amarawa. Alayanawa. It's like Alayanawa. Zakwa Yana Zakwayanyanawa. It's like it. Zakwanyanyanawa. Wakal. Yashabia. Aratazanawa. La Amar. Kwakakwa. It's like Kwakawa. Bayarkam. Tazayada. It's like it. Ladarak. Walakwa. Laquar. Atham. Wa Amartham. Alayaham. It's like all Yaham. Ibadyakam. Anaknawa. Wa Itha. Karathwa. Lanawa. Baryath. Verse 12. Za. Lachamanawa. Ham. Ha Tazatayad Noah. Athoa. Salakia. Athwa. Mabath Yanawa. Bayawam. Taza Afnawa. La Lakath. All you come. Wa'itha. Ana. Yabash. Yahayaha. Salakia. What Wahayaha. Salakia. Wahaya. Naquadium. Naquadium. Verse 13. Wa Allah. Na Arawath. Ha Yayan. Ashar. Mala'anawa. Khadashium. Wahana. Ha Ha Sabakwa Iowa. Wa Allah. Shalom. Salakia. Shalom Wathian Yanawa. Salakia. Shalom Wath Yanawa. Wana'al Yanawa. Balwa. Marab. Hadarak. Ma'ad. Verse 14. Wayakwa Chawa. Ha Anashiam. Mud Tazayadam. Wa'ath. Paya. Yahweh. La'ah. Sha'alwa. Verse 15. Waya Aisha. Laham. Yahweh Shai. Shalawam. Waya Karath. Laham. Baryath. Lacha. It's like Yacha. Yawatham. Waya Shabayawa. Laham. Nasha ya Aya. Salakia. Nasha ya Aya. Ha'ida. Verse 16. Waya Haya. Makwa Taza. It's like a Makwataza. Shalashath. Yum Yum. Salakia. Yamayim. Akaria. Ashar. Karathwa. Laham. Baryath. Waya Shemayawa. Kaya. Kurabium. Ham. Ayawa. Wabakwar. Bawa. Ham. Yeshabium. Verse 17. Wayasa Iowa. Banya. Yasha'ala. Wayaba Awa. All. Ira Yaham. Bayawam. Hashalia. Hashalashia. Wa Ira Yaham. Gaba Iwan. Waha Kapayarwa. It's like Waha Kapayara. Waba Arwath. Wakwariath. Ya Ariam. Verse 18. Wala'a. Hakamwam. Banya. Yasha'ala. Kaya. Nashabayawa. Laham. Nashayaya. Ha Ida. Ba Yahweh. Alahaya. Yasha'ala. Wayalnawa. Call. Ha Ida. Isle. Hanashayayam. Verse 19. Waya Amarawa. Call. Ha Nashayayam. It's like a Hanashayayam. All. Call. Ha Ida. Anachnawa. Nashabinawa. Laham. Ba Yahweh. Alahaya. Yasha'ala. Wa'itha. La'a. Nawakal. Lanagai. Baham. Verse 20. Za'ath. Na'aisha. Laham. Wahak. Wahak Yaha. It's like Wahakya. Awatham. It's like an Awatham. Wala'a. Yahaya. Ilayanawa. Quatazap. Isle. Hashaba Wa'ai. Ashar. Nashabainawa. Laham. Khan. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 9, verse 11 in the English. Wherefore our elders and all the inhabitants of our country spake to us, saying, take victuals with you for the journey, and go to meet them, and say unto them, we are your servants. Therefore now make ye a league with us.
So the people of Gibeon, they coming to the children of Israel. They said that, hey man, we seen all the stuff that you did to all these cities that we've heard of. You understand me? Not only that, but the elders and all of the people of our country have spoke to us saying, hey man, take some of these good things with you. You understand? So you can go to them and say, man, we gonna serve y'all. You understand me? And then we gonna make a deal with y'all. Do that. That's how we gonna make our covenant with y'all. We gonna make our deal. You understand me? We're gonna make ourselves allies to you, so to speak. Keep on.
Khan. Verse 12. This our bread we took hot for our provision out of our houses on the day we came forth to go unto you. But now behold, it is dry and it is moldy.
Now look. Now I got to. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of a spoiler alert, but it's a reason why they brought that moldy bread. It's a reason why they brought the old clothes.
And they lied.
They will be they were using guile.
Right.
You could say it's a lie for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it was that they were using guile. They were being slick, crafty, so that they could spare their own lives. You understand me? They didn't tell the whole truth, but at the same time, they did whatever they could do so they could stay alive.
Right.
And from the perspective of an Israelite, a righteous man under the Most High God, we'll take that. But keep going. You'll see what I'm talking about. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 13. And these bottles of wine which we filled were new, and behold, they be rent. And these our garments and our shoes are become old by reason of the very long journey.
So they gassing up this big old story, like all these things that we got that are old, all these things that we got that look spent, all these things that we got that look like they worn down is because we've traveled such a long way that they've become worn and messed up in the journey. Right? He read.
Khan, verse 14. And the men took of their victuals and asked not counsel at the mouth of the Lord.
So the Israelites received that without taking the counsel of the Most High God. That's an issue. We'll get to it. Keep going.
Khan, verse 15. And Joshua made peace with them and made a league with them.
So Joshua decided, we're going to be cool with them. We're going to make that deal. We're going to allow you safe passage. We're going to stop from smashing on y'all like we did all those other cities that you named. You going?
Khan. Verse 15. And Joshua, like at verse 16.
No. Read this. Let them live.
Oh, Slugget. And made a league with them to let them live. And the princes of the congregation swear unto them.
So all of the mighty men of the congregation of the people of the nation of Israel, they swore the deal to them. You understand me? So it's known throughout the nation that this is where we stand with these people. Keep going.
Verse 16. And it came to pass at the end of 3 days after they had made a league with them, that they heard that they were their neighbors and that they dwelt among them.
So 3 days passed since the deal was made, and come to find out, man, these are neighbors.
Right.
Like imagine your neighbor coming to your house like, man, with some old pound cake. Like, man, I didn't travel from Oklahoma.
Right.
I didn't travel from Oklahoma to try to get this cake to you, man. And turns out that Negro stay in Sugar Land.
Yeah, he stayed there.
That Negro stay in Pearland. That Negro is in dead end right now. It's not about he traveled this long distance to come see me and brought me this old cake, making me to make the story sound good.
Embellishment.
You know what I'm saying? You did all of that. You went through all of that just to save yourself from getting mollywopped. Keep reading.
Khan, verse 17. And the children of Israel journeyed and came unto their cities on the 3rd day.
So while we out here moving forward, pushing forward, thus saith the Lord thy God, you understand me, trying to get and gain more land and more cities, we ran into the city of the Gibeonites. 3 days it took us on foot.
Right.
That's not very far. 3 days on foot is probably maybe Dallas,
right.
maybe. Like going to Dallas. 3 days on foot. That's not far. That's three. We discussed it yesterday. That's how many hours? Three and some change. Not 4. 3 and some change in the car. You
We'll
going?
do the toll road.
Keep going.
Now their cities were Gibeon and Sephaira,
Shit. Yeah.
Salakia, and Baarath, and
You're
Beeroth, and Kirjathjearim.
Mhm.
Verse 18. And the children of Israel smote them not, because the princes of the congregation had sworn unto them by the Lord God of Israel.
So all these cities that they just passed up in a 3-day journey was the cities of those people that came over there to try to make league with them. Now we didn't already swore to the Most High God that we wouldn't that we wouldn't do
Take
wrong
them
by
down.
them, that we wouldn't harm them, that we would be peaceful with them, that we wouldn't smash on them like we did all those other cities that we did when we ran into. We already made the deal in front of the Most High God. Keep going.
And all the congregation murmured against the princes.
So all the people was like, man,
These niggas is
these niggas done got over on y'all, man.
inward.
these people, but you know how we talk. You know what I'm saying? These fools done these fools done ran down on y'all, man.
Mother up.
They done played y'all. That's the murmuring. That's the
Right.
They let these
Snicker.
and let
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
they done played us, man.
Right.
That's the murmuring.
That's right.
You going?
Verse 19. But all the princes said unto all the congregation, we have sworn unto them by the Lord God of Israel. Now therefore we may not touch them.
And the princes, they can't even do nothing but stand on what they said.
Right.
You swore to the Most High God, man. A deal's a deal. Shoot, despite them playing us, they did. They played us. But we don't swear to the Most High God and come back void. We don't go back on those. We stand by the Most High God. Anything we put on the Most High God, we stand by it. That's why you shouldn't be swearing to God.
And that's why they knew they could play it.
Yeah, don't be swearing to God. Don't be doing that. The scripture said, y'all got that?
Earth is his footstool.
Nah. To where we can't swear. You can find it. We can find it later. We go get to it later. But the whole point is when you swear to the Most High God, you might put yourself in a predicament where you shouldn't have sweared. Because if you wouldn't have sweared, then you wouldn't have been able to, you know what I'm saying, do what you're supposed to do or what you should do. But when you put the Most High's name in it, you got to stand by it. That's why in the I.S.U.P.K, we stand in the command of YAHANNA under the Most High God in Christ. And everything we do, we stand by it. Because this is what we stand on. It's the scriptures and what the Most High God says. And Commander YAHANNA has taught it and brought it to us so that we can be able to teach it and bring it to all the people that need it most. You got that scripture? You need a microphone.
Give me a microphone. Give me a microphone now. Come on, let's go. Move.
Double time.
Wakar. This is Matthew 5, chapter 34 through 37. It says, but I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne, nor by the earth, for it is his footstool, neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. Neither shalt thou swear by the dead, because thou cannot make one hair white or black. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay.
Let your communication be yea or nay. If you're going to stand on it, but you ain't got to swear by it. You ain't got to do all that. What is it? Just a little quick sidebar. How do you feel about a person that always say, man, I swear, man, I swear? What does that mean to y'all? Huh?
They lying.
Come on, now.
If you say real talk, I probably won't.
You know what I'm saying? Could get the brother microphone, Baba Kasha.
Oh, it's like
One more thing, go ahead.
a lot of brothers, now today, they say either on my mama or on God.
Yeah. And both of them, they be lying on their mama and God.
And the Most High.
You understand me? They stepping on a crack, breaking their mama back over a lie. You know what I'm saying? What you got at?
So like you, sir, especially for the really sick ones, they say, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Be lying to you. Be lying. Look, I ain't even much gonna lie. And you even much going lying right now. You even muching. You even much the man. Say already you lying straight out the skin of your teeth, just lying. But you ain't even much. I ain't even much gonna lie. Boy, that was a good one.
Joshua called. They
I ain't even
they say it in Spanish too.
They be saying it in Spanish too. What they be saying in Spanish? How they say it?
Right.
Ah!
What that mean? What that mean?
What that mean? Tell it. Say it out loud so what they can see it.
Say it in Spanish again.
Yeah.
So like it's in English they say, I ain't even gonna lie to you. In Spanish is ni te voy a mentir. Ni te voy a mentir. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you, but that's in Spanish.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Yo, we the same people, y'all.
For
They be saying the
real.
same thing.
Damn. Ooh,
Isupk and Judah be saying the same thing.
that's crazy.
Come on now. Y'all know we built out the same. We cut from the same cloth, man. Cause we be saying the same thing and be straight up lying. Both of them. Come on, read the rest of it.
Khan, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
This we will do to them. We will even let them live, lest wrath be upon us, because of the oath which we swear unto them.
Now we faced with no other choice but to let them live, because if we don't let them live, if we do what they deserve, if we give them what they deserve, after we done made this oath to the Most High God that we wouldn't give them that, then the Most High God gonna turn on us. That's true fear of the Most High God. That's why if you truly fear the Most High God, that's why you shouldn't swear. Because all it takes is one little happenstance for you to have to go back on it. And y'all been going back on the Most High God so much that y'all don't even fear the Most High God no more. That's the problem. That's the problem with our people, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. We don't fear God. And that's why we go back on our oaths. That's why we don't obey him. That's why we eat pork chops and have sex with other men's wives and go off on your husbands and all these different things. That's why we do all those things, because we don't fear the Most High God. But trust me, soon the fear of the Most High God is going to be something that you have no choice but to stand with. You ain't gonna have no choice but to humble yourself to the fear of the Most High God, because the people who don't fear him are going to be the people that's going to be murdered. Excuse me, Slacky. Going to be unalive. Slacky. That's for learning purposes. Those are the people that's going to be dealt with according to the Most High God's words. Keep going. Are we back in English? I mean, Hebrew?
Khan.
Go back to the Hebrew. Excuse me. We almost done.
Khan. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 9, verse 21 in the Hebrew. Well, you're a Marawa, or Yahum. Ha Nasha Ya'aya. Ha Nasha Ya'ayim. Yahaya, it's like Yahyawa. Waya Hayawa. Khatabia. Itazayam. Washa Mayam. Lakal. Ida. Ka Ashar. Dabarawa. Laham. Ha Nashia Ayam. Verse 22. Wayakwara. Laham. Yahawashai. Wayadabar. Alayaham. La Amar. Lama. Ra Mayatham. Athanawa. La Amar. Rahawak Kayam.
Rakawakwayam.
Salaki. Rakawakayam.
Rakawakwayam.
Rakawakayam.
Kwayam.
Rakawakayam. Anaknawa. Makam. Ma'ad. Wa'atham. Bakwarabnawa. Yashabium. Verse 23. Wa'aitha. Rawa. It's like Rawarium. Atham. Wala Yakarath. Makam. Ibad. Wa Khatab. Yeah. Itazayam. Wa Sha'abia. Mayam. La Bayath. Alahaya. Verse 24. Waya Ainawa. Ath. Yahawashai. Waya Amarawa. Kaya. Hagad. Hagad. La Ibadika. Ath. Ashar. Tazawa. Yahweh. Alahayaka. Ath. Masha. Ibadawa. Lathath. Lakam. Ath. Call. Ha-Arataza. Wala. Hashamadium. It's like a Wala Hashemayad. Ath. Call. Yeshabia. Ha-Arataza. Mapanya come. Wana Yara. Salakia. Wana Yara'a. Ma'ad. La Napashath Yanawa. Salakia. La Napashath Yanawa. Mapanya come. Wana Aisha. Ath. Ha-Dabar. Hazah. Verse 25. Wa'aitha. Ha-Nanawa. Ba'adika. It's like a Bayarka. Katawab. Waka Yashar. Ba'ayan Yaka. La Aishawath, La Nawah, Aisha. Verse 26. Waya Aish. It's like a Waya Aisha. Laham, Khan, Waya Tazal, Awatham, Mayad, Banya, Yasha'ala, Wala'ah, Ha Ragawam. Verse 27. Wayathanum, Yahawashai, Mayawam, Ha Hawa'ah, Khatabia, Itazawam. It's like Itazayum, Washa'abia, Mayam, La Ida, Wala Mazabak, Yahweh, I, Hayawam, Hazah, All, Hamakwawam, Ashar, Yabachar. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 9, verse 21 in the English. And the princes said unto them, let them live, but let them be hewers of wood and drawers of water unto all the congregation, as the princes had promised them.
So the princes was forced to let them live. They made the oath to the Most High God, said that they would keep peace with them, and that they would allow them to serve them. And so now they forced to do it, because when you make an oath to God, you have to stand by it. Message. You don't make an oath to God and go against it. Why? Because the Most High, then you put yourself against the Most High God. Y'all with me? You got, when it comes to the Most High God and you put him in it, you got to stand on business. You have to. There's no choice. Because if you don't stand on business, he gonna come collect. That's it. Everybody in here needs to hear that. Everybody in here needs to hear that. Brothers and sisters out there, even some of y'all brothers and sisters, I know y'all watching the live chat. I see you didn't finally slid up in here, huh? Yeah. I done spoke to that boy's spirit, huh? That boy said, let me get up out this bed. Outside crazy. Huh? I already know. Look. This for Yaquana and Marsha and the Zamana and even Officer Matabar. Y'all understand the severity of an oath that you make to the Most High God. Once you make that oath, you must stand by it. You must stand on it. You must die about it. Because if you don't, then the Most High God will see to it. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. What you got? Go ahead.
So, like I said, I would like to pull a precept.
Go ahead.
So, like it's in Ecclesiastes 5, verses 4 through 7.
Go ahead.
Khan, this Ecclesiastes 5, verse 4. When thou vowest a vow unto God, defer not to pay it, for he had no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed. Better is that thou should not vow than to vow, shouldst vow and not pay.
Come on now.
Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin, neither say thou before the angel that it was an error. Wherefore should God be angry at thy voice and destroy the work of thy hands?
Ooh, good night. Say that precept. Say the where you found that at?
So like at a one Ecclesiastes 5 verse 4 through 6.
Ecclesiastes 5, 4 through 6. Highlight it. Put it in your memory. It's a sister named AB that I used to kick it with on Clubhouse. She used to be real cool. But she used to say, "Put it in your memory Rolodex. Put it in your precepts. If you make an oath with God, it's better to not make an oath than to make an oath with God and not pay it. Because you make that oath and not pay it, then the angel of the Lord don't come with you and he's gonna destroy everything that you didn't touch." The princes of Israel understood that. Give him the microphone, Baba Kishore.
Yes, sir. If I may, like back in Second Kings, when Elisha had cursed those kids, he had said in the name of the Lord, and those bears came and attacked them kids. You gotta watch what you say. When you,
How many? 40 kids? 30, 40
I
kids?
think like 40.
Rip them into 42 pieces.
all them cheerings over here talking about bald head. Come on now, you can't be playing with the Most High God's men, children, or His name. Not a dog shall move his tongue. Paraphrase. Even the dogs ain't gonna bark against the Most High God. Yet here you go trying to be an enemy of the Most High God by standing against the Most High God's prophet when they get boot kisses on the street.
Come on.
You want to stand against them?
And it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. He said it was okay. So the handler said it's not okay.
Look, you keep standing against them. You setting yourself up. You putting yourself in a trick bag, like they like to say. You read?
To be whacked out.
To be whacked out. You know what I'm saying, me? Calling yourself a beast and you getting whacked.
Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Keep reading.
Khan. Verse 22. And Joshua called for them, and he spake unto them,
What did he say?
saying, Wherefore have ye beguiled us, saying, We are very far from you, when ye dwell among us.
Now, why you play? Joshua came to you and say, now, why did you play us?
Things that make you go,
Why you go? Now, why would you say that you far from me, but you next door? You down the street.
Right.
Like, what made you do that? Read.
Verse 23. Now therefore ye are cursed, and there shall none of you be freed from being bondmen, and hewers of wood, and drawers of water for the house of my God.
Now you didn't set yourself up. Now it's stuck on you. Now it's a stain on you. You cursed.
Gideonites.
Now you're going to forever cut our wood and forever draw our water. When we need water, when I need, hey, how did Claude
Yard boy.
no, how Claude did it on Life. What he say?
Hey boy, go get my
the boy said to him,
hey boy, go
get some goddamn.
Hey, don't give me no lip.
That boy said it when he was in the boom room.
Right.
That boy Ray was in
What's your side, Shaw? Yeah.
That's what the Gibeonites have done to themselves for beguiling the children of Israel and Joshua. Like, they had to hold their promise. We're not gonna kill you, but guess what? Since we're not gonna kill you, I still feel played. You still gonna hold you gonna hold this down forever now. You read?
Verse 24. And they answered Joshua and said, Because it was certainly told thy servants how that the Lord thy God commanded his servant Moses to give you all the land and to destroy all the inhabitants of the land from before you. Therefore we were sore afraid of our lives because of you, and have done this thing.
Now,
gee, they knew
now, look. All that beguiling be said and done. What they did was secure their life.
That's it.
And they did with most of it. And I can imagine that's what these devils be trying to do when they put they knees on that Confederate flag and they put they crusty lips on the boots of the prophets because they've heard, they've seen the magnificence of the children of God. They've heard of the evil things that have been done to them. And they know if they don't fear the Most High God, then these things can come up with them.
Right.
So maybe that's just their way of showing it. I don't know. Summa cum laudes and what's the other one? Magna cum laudes. Maybe y'all should do. Maybe y'all should listen to them. Maybe y'all should understand where they coming from. Instead of trying to tell them they should get up off their knees, maybe you should think about what the Most High God has planned for them, and maybe you should have some understanding of where they coming from, why they getting on their knees, why they saying, man, look, we from far away, but we really from down the street. But if we don't say something that's gonna get their attention, then shoot, we might die because the Lord told them that they gonna take all this land and everybody in the land they gonna kill them.
You're gonna be on the line.
It's gonna be on the live. Salakia, YouTube, Facebook, unalive.
Right.
They're gonna unalive them. We don't want to get unalive. We willing to do whatever it takes, even if it got to be a little bit slick to do it.
So,
we got to secure our lives.
Women too.
Hey, it is what it is. Shoot, what's done is done. The oath has been made. What you got? Come on.
So like I got one. I got a precept.
Go ahead. Shit.
So like it's this is Luke 8 verse 17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad.
Come on now. Soon as you think that you being slick, it's gonna come out. Now, see, the thing with them is, I don't even think that they felt that it would never be found out.
Right.
They knew it was gonna find out, but shoot, they secured the deal. They did the aid.
Right.
They was subtle. They was subtle.
Right.
They was for sure subtle. They planned that. That was a masterful plan because they put us in a place where we made an oath to the Most High God instead of getting the counsel of the Most High God.
Right.
And now they done secured their safety. But I mean, on the flip side, I ain't gotta hold my own glass of water no more.
Real talk.
I ain't gotta cut no wood so we can burn this incense. Incense gotta burn. God dang. Charcoal gotta be created from that old wood. What you got?
If I could, sir, Joshua was almost like at a point of like, God, dog, I respect it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what we do.
That way, look,
God, dog,
and look, that shows you the compassion of the Israelites.
That's right.
We ain't like the devil that the Bible speaks of,
That's right.
who makes oaths and makes promises and makes treaties to people, then turns his back on the treaties.
Over 500 times.
Over 500 times to the Native Americans.
At least.
Treaties.
Written. Signed.
They own hands and blood. Made oaths under the Most High God's earth. They probably, I know they said I ain't gonna lie. Well, no, they ain't say it like that. They probably was like, a lie cannot be told or some shit like, you know.
Right.
But they,
And now they own. Now they.
I will not lie to you. What that boy Natazab just posted what you call it the other day, said when those people say something, black people say something, but it be the total opposite. Like they be like, heavens no, and we be like, hell no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the total opposite.
Right.
They be like, what was the other one he said? Bro, that was funny, bro.
And now they own mountains in Utah.
Come on now. Like
you own a mountain?
Like it's
and you can't even climb it. But you
right. Like the way this played out, it made the children of Israel feel played, yet still we still got our deal out of it. And it just goes to show you that this is what another nation should this is how they should treat us. They should be trying to figure out ways of how we gonna get on their side. Like we need to figure out a way we gonna get on their side. Whether I gotta say, man, I got 3 black friends. I got 3. I went to school with a couple of Mexicans. I don't hate Mexicans. I went to school with them. I just wanna be around you. I just don't want to die. Excuse me. I just don't want to be unalive.
Right.
Keep reading.
Verse 25. And now, behold, we are in thine land.
Hand.
It's like in thine hand, as it seemeth good and right unto thee to do unto us, do.
So not only are they admitting to what they've done and why they did it, but now they like, man, look, whatever you feel is we should do, then that's what we gonna do.
Like a good son.
Like a good like a good
You know what I'm saying?
heathen.
Right. Bow their head.
Do what we say.
Right. Good job.
That's how I go right there. That's how I go right there. So, what was this? What we got next?
You still in?
Go to verse 26. Let's get to it.
Verse 26. And so did he unto them, and delivered them out of the hand of Israel, that they slew them not.
So they were delivered out of the hand. So basically, they wasn't under scrutiny anymore.
Right.
You understand me? To the point where they felt like they might die. You understand me? They were delivered out of our hand, like they not in our clutch no more. You understand me? We didn't loosen the clutch on.
We ain't pinching them.
Yeah, we ain't pinching them. we ain't got them in the squeeze no more.
Right.
Now they could just do what they said they was gonna do, or
Right.
do what we said they was gonna do. Rather,
Real talk.
you understand
Better
me?
yet.
Go ahead, finish the next verse.
Verse 27. And Joshua made them that day hewers of wood and drawers of water for the congregation and for the altar of the Lord, even unto this day, in the place which he should choose.
So from that day forward, we ain't gotta hew no wood, we ain't gotta cut no wood, and we ain't gotta draw no water, we ain't gotta pour no water up from that day forth wherever we go, because we got the Gibeonites that's gonna do it for us. That being said, what we gotta learn from that is this is what the future is gonna hold for the children of Israel when Christ comes to return. He's coming to take over and control of the entire world, the entire planet. All these other nations gonna either have to stand like the Gibeonites stood, rather, or they're gonna be like the Amorites and those that were beyond the Jordan, and Sihon, the king of Heshbon, and Og, the king of Bashan, and those that were in Ashtaroth and Ai. That's how they're gonna end up. They're gonna end up like Christ said, bring them before me, and bring them and slay them before me. That's what's gonna happen.
1,000 years later, who are the Aites?
You know what I'm saying?
Where are
Who
they?
who are these? Oh, these the people?
Where are they now?
Is this the man? You got him in a museum.
Decimate.
You understand me? With a shoot, I don't even know what's their culture.
Troglodyte suit on.
What's their culture?
Troglodyte. Hairy all over.
Yeah.
On their knuckles.
They probably gonna look all cartoonish by the time they get in the museum. By the time my great see it, shoot, they might not even look human no more. They don't look human to me today. But either way it goes, what we have learned here today is that with obedience to the Most High God, with us standing with the Most High God, with us doing what the Most High God says do, then those who are our enemies will get smited. And those who choose not to be enemies to us, they're going to come to us and they're going to give us tribute. They're going to try any kind of way so that they can be on our side. Whether it be them saying that they from far away and plotting a way to get old bread to where it looked like we traveled a long distance, or whether they get on their busted knees and kiss our boots on the corner of St. Joseph and Main Street.
That's right.
You understand me? whatever they're going to do it for the children of Israel, because we are the children of God, and we are the people that are going to be ruling this earth when Christ comes back.
Right.
That being said, man, I imagine, which means to stand.
Layasha Allah.
La Yasha Allah. Now we'll salute the Torah. Yahweh, see me, I'm separate. Yeah.
Yahweh, see me, I'm separate. Yep. Yahweh, see me, I'm separate. Yep. Yahweh, see me, I'm separate. Yep.
That's right, correct.
Hold it for prayer.
We're going to end it with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and the English. Amanyin wa panyah kodam sar.
Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abba Noah.
Abba-Noah.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Shemka. Yahweh.
Malakut
Malakut
Taba'ah.
Batzaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baratza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Atlanawa. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Asalaknawa. Kawawatnawa. Hasalaknawa. Kawawaginawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'aynawa. Manasaiwan. Abal. Hawashainawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wahala. Wahata Para. Awalamim. Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power and the glory. Forever. So be it. So, turn the face forward. You're shouting to the sisters. It means to sit. All right, we're going to do a courtesy salute to the men of Israel. Men of Israel. Amayim Shabbat. Amadya. Barak. Yahweh Shimei Shabrakata. Yadimata. Sar. All right, Amadya, sisters. Right, do a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. Amayim Shabbat. Imadim. Barak. Yahweh Shemar Lataba Hashem Yahusha. Yad Yamata. Dismiss.